Welcome back, everybody. Merry Christmas. I hope.
I did it backwards. Sorry.
After all that,
After you take two?
After all that discussion.
We'll do
All
a
right,
take two.
take
No,
two.
don't start over.
Go.
Do a take two. See?
Here we go.
Now,
That's what I mean
There
when
we
I
go.
start over.
Everything
Welcome back,
Yeah.
everybody.
Everything
We'll let
is-
them discuss amongst themselves what's going on. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. Welcome back. It's our New Year's Eve edition.
Yeah.
We're doing this
Yeah.
at the Appalachian, or on location at the Appalachian. And yeah, hope everybody had a great Christmas. Not much of a white Christmas, really, to speak of.
Yeah.
You know, it was yeah, for me, it was just another year without really seeing family. And so it's just kind of become the norm, I guess.
I have to admit that I did see my family.
Yes, you did.
And,
That's right.
You saw the picture
Yeah.
of the Acton dinner jackets,
Yes.
which were very front and center in our Christmas celebrations. And you should have seen their faces when I gave them to them. I gave Acton dinner jackets to my family. Of course, this is something that we're very excited about.
Exactly.
People,
They're becoming more and more popular as
that's
well.
right.
So
And they're going to be on sale in the new year with JV and through us, of course. But we're very excited. And today really is a no news week.
yeah, yeah,
I
it's
agree.
been very quiet.
It's we've been doing this now for quite a while, and this is the slowest news week we've ever had.
I think so,
There has been absolutely nothing going on.
and that's a good thing.
Yes.
I
Apart
think.
from, dare I say it, COVID.
Some of the BS that we've been dealing with.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, Big Daddy Russ Horton, myself, Lee Lake, and Leah Lywood, joining live, like we said, from the Appalachian, 68 Main Street North. You can give them a call at 905-877-9888. How was your Christmas dinner, by the way, from here?
It was absolutely fabulous.
I bet.
And Manny,
you know.
of course, made my turkey. I only have Manny making my turkey. He's got that special way of making turkey. It just makes it so soft and tender. And I'm getting hungry even talking about it.
Yeah, I am too now.
And I plan on doing it every holiday, Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
I think it's going to be quite a regular thing for them. I think it's a great idea.
I think it's a fantastic idea. And the product, when the product is A1, there's going to be no problem.
And that's not just because we're biased, because we're here and all of that. It actually is an amazing dinner. So
you know, and Anthony and the gang, they take care of you here.
Yeah.
And, behind the bar.
Yeah, do a great job here. They're getting ready for their New Year's Eve celebration tonight. As I said, we're bringing you our New Year's Eve edition.
Yep.
And we're wishing everybody a very merry, happy New Year's Eve.
Happy.
You know, whatever you want to
time
call
of
it.
year where you don't know what to say.
Yeah,
right?
you know, you don't know what the hell to say to people anymore. But be safe out there. Please remember, people, don't drink and drive. Call a cab. And we're brought to you today by
Max Tires, of course, 905-873-9255. The best deals on tires anywhere. And, of course, don't you forget it. They're at 61 Welsh Street in downtown Georgetown. And we'd like to say hello to all the gang there. We have, of course, Smudge and Jamie and Sean and Gajar and the whole gang down there that take care of you so well. And of course, Wendell, who is a new mechanic there as well.
New addition.
Yep. And it's, as I said, you know, I live right above Max Tires, and when I look down, it's like the Suez Canal there. They're so busy. Give them a call before you go in.
Yeah, always try to make an appointment.
It's a nut house in that parking lot. And hello to Fred's Towing and Easy Taxi, both looking for drivers. A lot of people who work don't want to work. What's the problem?
I know.
Like,
I know.
you go to McDonald's, they're short-staffed. You go to Tim Hortons, they're short-staffed. People don't want to work. What's going on here?
And the staff that some of them don't want to work there either. That seems like
well, nobody wants to go to work. Well, I mean, I love my job.
Yeah.
Me too.
You know, I mean, I love what I do, but can you imagine not really enjoying your job?
Well, I've been there. You know,
Yeah,
I've had jobs, you know, where it sucks, and I don't want to, you know.
But you have to show up.
You know, you got bills and stuff to pay. But again, you're right. I think you've hit it on the head. It's so bizarre. You hear these people complaining that, I can't get a job, and it's like, well, there's tons of work out there.
There's a lot of work out there.
You know,
and companies are crying for people to come and work. And get off your butt. Stop watching Netflix.
Well, that
for half an
too.
hour.
People. This is the problem too. Is you had all these people binge watching for a year or so. Now they've gotten comfortable with that. They've gotten used to that being their day-to-day grind, and it's like, oh, I got to get up and do laundry. What?
I found out that it's changed the way humans act.
Oh God, yeah.
COVID has turned us into little hamsters inside our necks.
We're very different socially, economically, everything.
The average person who goes to a bar has to learn how to be an asshole all over again. Yeah. You know what I mean? Remember?
I think alcohol helps them with that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a stimulus.
Alcohol definitely helps with that.
Yeah, but you know what?
I mean,
To some degree, though, I've seen the other
Interactions.
side. I've seen the other side too, and I think there's a lot of people reaching out to help each other more.
Oh, I've seen that.
They're not working 24/7, and they're actually cognizant of things out there that need to be done. So in some ways, it's been a good thing where that's concerned.
Yeah.
You know, in a strange way, it's brought communities together.
In a lot of ways, there's been a lot of that too.
There's a lot of garbage too, but it has brought. We look out for one another more. And,
it's had its a lot of minuses, but there has been some pluses there. Some families have gotten closer together. They're not as distant as they were. They're spending more time together that they normally wouldn't have done. So there's just different varying things that you kind of look at and go. But at the same time, we're sick and tired of talking about it. We have a few little COVID things that we do have to talk about, but we're not here to talk about COVID and all the junk.
New year,
all the junk. But I think our top story is, and you guys probably hear it by the time this airs, is we've lost a great, what do you call her? Actress, comedian,
icon. Call her icon.
Legend.
Do you know that Betty White was born before sliced bread?
2 years before.
2 years before sliced bread. And when I say that to people laugh. I say, I'm serious.
Yeah, it's very true.
Betty White is the kind of lady that we all looked at with love and admiration.
Absolutely.
And just wanted to go up and give her a hug. And she was so beautiful, even at 99. I would have dated her.
Yeah.
She's a great gal.
Oh, God, yeah.
I remember her in the Mary Tyler Moore show. So many shows that
she did a show in the States. I don't think you ever saw it, and it was called The Betty White Show.
Oh, yeah.
And her, no, this was a different one where her and a bunch of other seniors would go out on their scooters, and they would have young people, like they'd hit on them, they'd ask them for a joint, right?
I saw on Google.
Oh, dude, hilarious. All these old people would go out, or they'd start streaking, taking their clothes off on their scooter and then streaking down the boardwalk and whatever.
Did you ever get lost in YouTube in the wormhole?
Oh, God, yeah.
You go. I ended up watching Shaq, the big basketball star, trying to get into a smart car with the wrestler. What's his name there? And I have never seen anything so funny in your life. That scene from Police Academy, remember where Hightower takes the front seat
front seats, yeah. That's what he should have done.
In that smart car. There's so many good things, and that's the problem. Something we'll talk about radio later when we have time. Now, I guess we should get into some of this.
Let's get these out of the way. But Betty White, thank you for the memories. Thank you for the laughs.
Oh, Betty.
God bless you. And,
Didn't quite make 100.
Yeah.
3 weeks away.
I know.
3 weeks away. All right, let's get on with this garbage. Mayor Rick, it's not garbage from Rick. Sorry, Rick. Didn't mean that.
That came out wrong, Rick. Don't worry, that came out wrong.
It's a message from Rick, of course, and he's concerned about
the Loosey Goosey show.
About Omicron. Our priority at the town: keep staff and residents safe as we continue to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of the COVID-19 pandemic. I know we're all getting weary of the escalating COVID cases, and yes, we are, Mayor.
That's an understatement.
We look to the holidays, but we need to remain vigilant, continue to pull together to help stop the spread of Omicron, the most contagious COVID variant to date, which is a very bad cold, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
The town is working with our regional and provincial partners to provide updated information as quickly and effectively as possible as COVID protocols continue to evolve. I urge you to visit our website for regional and provincial COVID-19 updates and holiday closures. And that's about all you can really say. We talked about that last week, but it's a very important message from the mayor, and it's nice to have. I love the fact the mayor once a month talks to us.
Yeah. No, Rick's really good about that, and like Leah said in the past too, even just dealing with his office has been just seamless, for the most part, and very, it's refreshing to see, that we
hope-
can
Well,
all be
actually,
on the same page, right?
I reached out to Sherry recently, and within a few weeks she got back to me, and our group is going into Georgetown Town Hall to do a paranormal investigation.
Right.
New year.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey.
All right. Halton Region reports an outbreak at Chartwell Brant long-term care residence in Burlington. It was flagged on December 28th, has already infected 6, including 5 non-Halton cases. Meanwhile, outbreaks at 3 cognitive living spaces, 2 in Oakville and 1 in Halton Hills, were all posted on the 28th as well. To expect that now, they've closed all visitation to nursing homes in Ontario now, so that hopefully will mellow that whole situation out.
And that's the same story I had here, basically.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah.
we're done with the stories.
Yeah.
Now, the last 15 minutes of the show, we're going to be reciting nursery rhymes, just to fill the time, just so you know. Have you got your nursery rhymes ready?
That's new to me. Something we do want to touch on, because it affects so many people. They still haven't figured out what the hell they're doing with the schooling system. They're saying January 5th, but they only said that as a brief. What do you want to? What's the word I'm looking for? Is just to kind of appease people. They still haven't figured out what they're doing, and a lot of it is they don't know what they're doing.
Well, they did bring up, I saw something come up on my phone that they are in fact revisiting it right now.
Yeah.
Well, there's no way. What's a couple of days going to make?
Exactly.
Really? Seriously?
What are we, the 3rd on Monday? Right? So what, they're going to postpone it till the Wednesday? What difference is that going to make,
not gonna
really?
make a damn
Come
bit of
on.
difference, really.
So, like I said, people, wishy-washy instructions, wishy-washy directions, wishy-washy government. So it's what you're going to get, and guess what? We elected them. So.
And we continue to do so.
Yes, exactly.
Every time. But, when you follow the media like I do, you have to shake your head. This year's been a strange one.
Well, like I said, when you can take somebody like Prime Minister Trudeau, and the man has no education background, no work experience background, nothing, and he's leading a country. There's something wrong with that picture. I don't understand it. And then you get the Americans who seem to like to have these 80-year-old guys running their country.
I like Biden, though. You know why I like Biden?
But he's out of touch.
I like
he's
Biden
there's
'cause
no
he likes
way
dogs.
he can be in touch.
I like Biden because he likes dogs.
Well, so does my neighbor, but
I
it doesn't
know,
mean
but-
I have to like the guy.
Or vote him in.
I vote him into office and run my country.
I'd rather have him than the other guy.
Oh
You
yeah,
have to admit that.
Americans voting Trump in just goes to show how uneducated they are about their electoral system and their president.
I can see Trump coming back and doing it again.
No, he
Trying
can't.
it again.
He can't now. There's no way now. There's no way he'd get in now. And two, he's got so many banks after him right now. It's not funny. The Swiss bank, he owes them $300 million. So, yeah. So, you kind of just sit back and go, you know what? Trump's going to fade away. And again, he's 80. By the time he goes to be reelected again, he's going to be on a respiratory system somewhere or an oxygen pump with a walker and a rollator walking down, come on. I don't understand it. It just boggles my mind that these people are leaders of a country. And
How old is Trudeau? He's in his, 40s or 30s? 40s.
oh no, he's
40s.
late 40s, I think.
Late 40s.
But
He
again,
looks young, though. He looks young.
for no education, no work experience background at all. Like he wasn't. How does this guy become a prime minister? By name only.
His dad.
By name only. And his dad was a dirtbag too. So people.
I love this show.
Yeah.
Don't you? So, it's been a really slow week, and but we have to talk about our swimmer, of course, Chiapuka.
Chiapuka, right? Yes.
A lovely lady, and Miss Chiapuka, who won the gold medal. Some of the highlights we could talk about this year, things that have happened.
Well, the other thing too, over the last few days, it's been crazy, was the World Juniors getting canceled.
Yeah. That's a farce, man. I was so pissed at that.
4 players.
And you haven't heard the end of this.
No.
This is not, you don't bring up countries and kids into a situation where you have a tournament, you start the damn thing and stop it.
The amount of
the hell
money
is
these parents must have laid out
Yeah.
to travel just to get their kid to that level, even to go and then come over, and all of a sudden, and now guaranteed because there's been COVID cases throughout the teams. Now those families can't travel back home. They got to quarantine here, travel home, quarantine there. You know, I'm like, and then too, they got the Winter Olympics going on. Well, cancel them.
Well, I think
again,
they will.
Stupid.
Don't you think
they have to?
I mean,
They got to. There's no way they could handle that. If we can't pull off a World Juniors thing with 16 teams, how are you going to manage? How many countries are over there? There's no way. And it's over there where it started.
Yeah.
It's just,
Well,
again, wishy-washy, stupid decisions. And what do you say? But we're at that mercy, and that's the problem. Is
see, I thought now the NBA are not closing down.
No.
They're
Raptors are playing tonight,
the
actually, I
Raptors are
believe.
playing
So
it now.
far.
But the Raptors are depleted.
Oh my
I
God!
mean, they've got like 9 guys out or something. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. The game the other night.
Why play? Like,
against the 76ers, it was like, who are these guys?
yeah. There's naming names off, and you're going.
Yeah, who are these guys? And we lost, of course. But the other teams are having the same problem. But they're carrying on. The NHL, I don't know why they did what they did there. But
they're going to have to go back to that bubble they had last year. They're going to have to. It's the only way they're going to be able to carry on.
To finish the season, they might have to do that because the Leafs, when are the Leafs playing?
They still don't know yet.
They're supposed to play the Senators on Saturday.
We've got 9 players, from what I understand, that are in COVID protocol.
Now, what about the Georgetown Raiders? I've been trying to follow the scores, and they're not playing. It's obviously a COVID problem.
I guess.
And the OJHL as well. Because there are games going on in the OJHL, but I haven't seen any Georgetown Raiders games. And
Reporting.
that means there's something wrong there.
Yeah.
I can't seem to get the information from
Well,
the Raiders.
like I said, that's the thing that drives me nuts. Is the information we get is biased and not all of the information we're supposed to be getting, and then the information we don't get is important information.
Yeah.
And it's like, people, what is going on? You know, you see all these people, oh, we're going into a 4th wave. Yeah, you know what? Give me the Omicron. Give it to me. Bring it on. It's a cold. It's a cold, people. Everybody's under this freaking out. And this is the thing in the hospitals is okay, we've had 10,000 cases a day. How many are Delta? How many are Omicron? And how many are COVID-19? Because they're all 3 different strains.
And they all have different symptoms.
Exactly. Different
so you
severities.
Need a scorecard all of a sudden to keep up with the variants.
Different severities, because the Omicron's more like a cold, whereas the Delta will kick the crap out of you.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
So far, I've dodged the bullet. What does that mean, though?
There's more bullets coming.
Yeah?
There's more bullets coming.
Now, we're going to talk about...
Now, what about gaming for a cause?
Yes,
right.
that's
positive note.
That's something we had going on.
We're not mentioning COVID anymore. That's it.
Yeah.
Talk about the gaming. You guys had so many hits last weekend.
I didn't see.
Week.
You guys watched the hits and stuff. I didn't pay much attention to that. It was.
You were busy.
It was a 6-hour marathon that Leah and I did, along with a bunch of kids. At,
it's actually an 18-hour marathon.
It is, but
for us it was 6 hours.
Yeah, we had to shut her down. We were pretty tired by the time it was done because we had a lot of fun. It's a great cause every year. This year they're looking to raise enough money for a service dog for a local resident, and what it is, these kids get on and they do gaming for 18 hours. And
it's
of
not
course,
hard for them to do that.
I don't know.
I guess, yeah, it would be.
Some of them are getting up there. They're getting to 17, 18 years old now. It's not like
Yeah.
when you're 13, 14.
They
still do.
The
but-
girlfriend's now texting you, or the buddies are texting you to go
Work.
out or work. So anyway, they game for 18 hours. to raise money and awareness. That's something that Janine kept wanting to remind people, is that it wasn't just about the money, it was about awareness and inclusion of people with disabilities and people that have these issues. And last year they did a wheelchair swing for a local park and raised $15,000 to be able to get that done, so that kids in wheelchairs can swing along with their friends on the swing and be included. So just a great event, and so every hour we'd go on and just try to get more donations, and it turned out to be pretty successful.
How much did we raise, or do we know?
It'll be over time. It won't happen. Right? It'll be over time. Janine and I will touch base probably sometime in the next little while.
Let's get that guy the service dog for sure.
That's their goal this year, and each year that's what they want to do. And the thing I said to them that I liked about it is the fact that they don't just generalize to one charity. So, 1 year it's this and 1 year it's that. They kind of, spread it around and not just localize it to one charity, which a lot of people do. But each year they do something different. And
there's more coming up in February, which we'll talk about as we get closer to it. There's another one that John and I aren't too sure what's going to be left of the Krispy Kreme donuts.
Right. Oh, I forgot about that.
Now, hang on a minute here. You're talking my language now.
For all of our viewers out there, you can check out IHaveResolve.com. That's their website. You can donate on it at any time. It doesn't matter. What's that?
On Facebook as well.
They also have their Facebook page as well. Again, it's called IHaveResolve.com. A great organization. They do tons of stuff. Really cool too. They have coffee that they sell, candles, things like that. And the other thing is full 100% of all sales go to the charity.
That's good.
Not a percentage, not a little bit. Nobody's getting paid. No, every penny goes to the charity.
So that's a real charity.
Yeah, exactly. That to me is what a charity should be. So, great couple, just a great couple people. We did like I said, we did the wheelchair swing last year, and we had a lot of fun. So they
raised like $20,000.
Yeah, well, it was almost $18,000.
$18,000.
Yeah,
I'm saying, rounding it. Yeah.
But when they invited us back again this year, it was like, yeah, sure. Why not? Why wouldn't we want to be involved in that? It's something cool, and they're a local family as well. And
it's funny, when you watch these Zoom meetings, it's like watching the beginning of the Brady Bunch back in the 70s. Oh, there's Leah on top, and there's Leah on the bottom, and
I never thought of that way.
Yeah. But you have to be careful what you put on the shelves behind you in the Zoom meeting.
Well, God, I was always wondering what was behind me and what.
No, it's fine. No, you guys are okay. Yeah. A lady in Wales wasn't so lucky, but we won't go into that right now. But
I've done many of these.
I think most people out there have seen that video.
Or the Quebec politician who kept showing up naked on the. Hey man, whatever turns your crank, I guess.
Go for it, man.
But strange things we do in our own homes. Remember that one where there was a BBC commentator doing a very serious thing, a report from his office, and his little girl,
kept coming.
2 months, comes in, and the nanny comes running after, and he's talking about something serious. That's what I like about Zoom, is it's so...
talk about spontaneous.
Things happen, and... But Zoom is the new thing, I guess, or is there something else taking over that now?
There's other ones.
There's other ones.
There's one I'm actually looking at. It's Streamland or Streamyard.
There's one called iConnect as well.
There's all kinds. Zoom, I think, is kind of the first.
You know what really freaks me out is when somebody calls me on Facebook. It's like, what is going on here? I don't want to talk to you. I'm sitting here in my underwear talking to you. I'm like, I don't want to. What happens when you turn that on? Do they see you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But you can turn the video off and all of that stuff too.
I know.
But it's it's a very fun event to do with them. Our second year doing it with them, and just we brought some of the kids on. We actually had an adult come on that was a gamer.
What do you consider an adult?
Oh, he's an adult.
Oh, he's our age. So
okay.
George
is
is
adult.
Yeah.
Most of them are kids, though, right?
Yeah.
Young, 13 to, what, 21? Or
I think the majority of them are probably in the 14 to 16, 17,
The teen
range, but I'm
range.
not sure.
The teen range. Yeah, you're fine pretty much in there, but
And they're all friends. They play hockey together, a lot of them.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun, and hopefully we can raise enough awareness and enough money, to get this local person their service dog, and that's why we do it. We again, people, just so you guys know, all three of us, Leah, Russ, myself, we do this. This is all volunteer. We don't get paid to do this. This is not a paid gig. We do this because we love our community.
That's right.
As much as people say, oh, you're making fun of Acton because of the Acton dinner jackets. No, we do it because we love. We do it because we love what we do, and we love our community. So
you know why the Acton dinner jacket came around is because I'm so sick and tired and pissed of how Acton gets a bad rap in other areas.
Yeah.
Oh, he had to be from Acton. And they poke fun at our town from outside.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Because I'll tell you right now, Acton is one of the nicest communities
I live there. I love it. I live there.
I'm so proud to be from Acton, Georgetown, Halton Hills. And the reason we do this is that we're Canada's hometown here.
Yes, we are.
I don't care what you say about this. This here.
We had the most Canadian flags flying than anywhere else in Canada.
And this here is Canadian. This jacket is not American. It is the Canadian lumberjack.
Yeah.
This is like our flag.
Our tuxedo.
And it's our dinner jacket.
Well, and it's unique because it's not all red and black.
So it's all done with love, man. It's not done to poke fun at anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
The Acton dinner jacket is real, and we really are Canada's hometown. As you just said, our flags were flying, remember?
Yeah.
And we had the planes fly over to prove it.
Yeah, we were all over it on our telecells and boosting and
Oh God, yeah.
constantly saying to people, okay, let's go.
We do this because we love where we live, and this is why we do it. It is nothing about money. It's about being able to help the community, and I think that's why I like what Janine and John Ditz do, is they are very community based. They're not looking to spend their money at the United Way where it's going to get spent somewhere else. It's not going to get to help somebody here.
One thing I do want to say before we go, and it's almost the end of the program, is sports beware, because, and this is baseball is talking about going on strike next year.
Really?
Okay, they are cutting their throats. And I'll tell you why. The kids today, they don't give a shit. They don't care about baseball.
If they can't see it online, they don't care.
Baseball, I'm talking to you now. Do not go on strike. You're going to cut your own throat. You're already now. The average age. Do you know what the average age of a baseball fan is? Take a guess.
I'd say 30s.
51.
Wow.
What does that tell you?
Yeah.
The kids don't care. They do. Don't get me wrong. They still go to games, but they don't care as much. You know why? Because they have a plethora of stuff that can entertain them.
Absolutely.
They have YouTube. They have. I don't have to go through
Just
it. You know.
To be
the
fair,
internet.
too, cost. I know some people that are younger. The cost.
Well, that too.
The ticket, the food, everything.
It's
gotten so much.
It's gotten so expensive. Like to go to a Leaf game today, you're going to spend just in tickets and food $500 for 2 tickets. $500 just to go to a game, and that's not even a great seat.
I would hate to see sports die
off. And the food.
But
well, the food's junk.
And if you want a beer, if they're 19, 20, 21 years old.
And the same thing happens in radio. The radio used to be a giant in the industry. Today we're not as big as we were.
No.
And the reason for that is the same with sports, is everyone has so much to choose from.
Your competition has become massive at this point.
You used to have 20 stations in a major market of radio. Now you've got 10,000.
Yeah.
The pie is only...
See, I'm glad you're finally realizing that.
Yeah,
I've been telling you that all year.
What I'm saying is we're going to continue doing it.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do.
And 2, we want to thank our viewers that we've had over this last year. That they've increased. We We're getting good numbers, and we want to thank all of you for tuning in every week and checking this out. We want to make it more friendly and like we say, loosey goosey.
We're very proud of our community radio station, Halton Hills Online.
We're very proud of our community and what we do here.
Yep. And we're also proud of our 2 national radio stations that give you news, weather, sports, the best music, 50s, 60s, 70s, or the newer stuff on GTA. Those stations will stay. But we're not as big as we're bigger than when we started, but we're not as big in overall as we used to be in radio. Like you listen to CFRB, they don't have as many listeners anymore. You listen to Q107, they don't have as many listeners anymore.
And again, that options for people out there now are so great that I don't have to just listen to this one. I've got all these options out here, and like you said, YouTube, Spotify, Apple iTunes, the list is just Google even.
Well, we
just
have
Google
a wonderful core of radio listeners to our stations, but we don't expect to be ginormous.
No,
and don't want to be.
We're just glad you tune in,
We're just glad you tune in and enjoy the tunes, and remember we give you the information you need.
And we'd
so
love your feedback too.
That's
Don't be shy to message us and say, hey, could you guys check this out or check that out? Absolutely.
Sure. We welcome that. We welcome that.
Absolutely.
Something we want added.
Absolutely. It's.
But Happy New Year to everyone. And I'll tell you, Max Tires have been wonderful to us all year. Our main sponsor, one of our main sponsors, 905-873-9255. To Sean and the gang, a very Happy New Year. And of course, the Appalachian.
68 Main Street North. They're having their New Year's Eve celebration, but can only go till 10 o'clock.
What?
Curfew.
What?
Curfews.
What the? I'm not saying a word.
No, we're going to drop the COVID.
Yeah. So, but a great place to come. Sundays they have their open mic and their open jam on Sundays. Wednesday, Larry Melton coming in for the Georgetown bread basket every Wednesday.
I don't know if he's still coming. I noticed he canceled.
Yeah, but he had a show. He had a recording session. He's making a new single.
No, I know that, but I just didn't know if it was.
Oh, he's still doing it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he
lots of things going on here at the Appalachian. Like I say, 68 Main Street North in Georgetown, 905-877-9888, and they're still doing takeout and all that stuff too. So you can order, grab yourself some wings or whatever. You got Manny in the kitchen doing a great job.
So Anthony behind the bar.
Anthony. Hey, yo.
Had Tammy, of course.
Tammy's here.
She's not here yet.
The best looking gal.
But again, from Russ Horton, myself, Lee Lake, and Leah Lywood, we just want to say thank you to everybody. Like I said, the fact that we can still keep doing these,
and we will,
and the amount of viewers that we have. Thank you. You guys keep tuning in, so we keep doing it. Like if you guys weren't tuning in, we wouldn't be doing it. Yeah. So, without you guys, this show wouldn't exist. And we love being loosey goosey and being able to just be ourselves and talk about whatever we need to talk about. But it's been an interesting year. Look forward to next year with all of you guys. And a big Happy New Year.
Happy New Year from all of us. And you're going to come. And don't forget, community is driven by community. You navigate and
we'll drive.
That's right.
So thank you all. Have a great New Year's. And we'll catch you all on the B-side.
Happy New Year. Be safe.
Happy New Year. Beauty. That was sick.